Champs here do not have to be involved themselves. If Mike Verna is pinned, for instance, he's not the tag champion, but he could be pinned and the unit would, in that hypothetical situation, in a world where Mike Verna gets pinned, which, well, there's no world where that happens.
Don't have to worry because this is Freebird rules. They're all the tag champion.
Everybody's the champion for the purposes of this matchup.
For all intents and purposes, right. KT Dunn is also a tag team champion.
Well, in his head, he's any kind of champion. He's any champion he wants.
He can be.
He owns the company.
He's running the company, that's for sure.
Chase no longer runs the place, but he's also a fixture in this unit here, and he took the pledge. And you seem to have clearly taken the pledge.
Oh, you know, there's no turning back. If you want to still take the pledge, RJ, we're accepting.
Well, I'm going to absolutely take the pledge. I want to keep this job, so I don't want to lose my appointment. That would be very foolish of me to not take the pledge at this point.
Well, you'd be surprised. Let me tell you. The man to my left who's ringing the bell and making the announcements doesn't seem to grasp that concept.
Well, I had to beg to get him to do one match. I said to JT, I said, I want him to do one match. Can you do one match? He said, who? I said, Rich Palladino. He said, who?
Goes by Rich Palladino.
He just didn't know. He just didn't know who he was, which seems weird to me. Oh, look at this Dutch there. Just the strength, and now he's walking Vincent around.
This guy is
ready to play some chicken here, but
intimidating.
He's much more intimidating with a Vincent on his back.
Well, that's for sure.
I mean, we can't even get underway here because there's just so much antics going on here with Dutch and Vincent over there.
Well, you know, Vincent's all about those mind games, so you got to be careful. He's probably just trying to play with the...
Always doing that.
He's just trying to play with the mentality of the unit here. But the unit, they can see right through that. They've been practicing this. They've been preparing. They've been watching their matches. They've been watching all the footage of Vincent and Taven.
Vincent, man. I mean, do you dig what he's saying? Do you dig what he's doing? I dig it. Danny, on the other hand, the Dream Crusher, not digging what he's seeing here from Vincent.
This is Cold Fury. This is the tag team title.
I dig this. I dig this a lot. This is an exciting matchup here. Six of the greatest competitors, not just in New England, but in the entire world. And we're getting this here as a matchup as part of our Cold Fury card here. Just one of the most impressive cards I've ever seen. And now you're going to see some back and forth wrestling here. Vincent, who you said it, is all about the mind games, but don't take his wrestling acumen for granted. He is one of the strongest wrestlers we've ever seen come through Chaotic.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's only gotten so much better, so much more intimidating. I said that already, but geez, that's the key word with Vincent is intimidating because he's got nuts, if you ask me. Not the cashew type of nuts, but insane nuts.
Like dangerous, like horror movie scary.
He used to be a normal chill guy that used to wrestle in Chaotic Wrestling, Vinny Marcellia, but this, I don't know, Vincent, this guy's a completely different man. He's intimidating.
Not Davies, he's an actual horror show. And now, Russian leg sweep there on, Ukrainian leg sweep, I should say.
Poor Danny. Come on, Danny.
And now Dutch, look at the size of that guy. Good. I mean, his hygiene leaves something to be desired, but he is a devastatingly large man.
Yeah, I don't think that shirt's ever been washed. Then look at. And jeez, just manhandling the Dream Crusher, and now...
Is it time for Hollywood Steel?
Oh, we're getting a little taste of Hollywood Steel. Oh, I love it, RJ.
It feels good. It feels right.
Where have you been?
It feels right, baby. And now, Mike Verna.
No longer the man of steel. He's Hollywood Steel.
He's Hollywood Steel.
And I don't know if this big guy over in the other corner here knows what he's in for.
Well, Dutch doesn't seem at all concerned that Mike Verna has entered this matchup, which that's a mistake.
I think he just smells him. Looks like.
I mean, I think he's trying to reason with him right now, which I don't know if that's going to actually pan out. I'm not sure Dutch even understands what's happening here. But as a Hollywood star, this is what you do. You use your charisma to your advantage. It's how you've gotten through life, Mr. PM, using your charm and your wit.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. A little test of strength here. Is that what Mike Verna's calling for? He wants to lock up with the big man?
That's the key word in Hollywood Steel is steel. He's the man of steel.
Oh, but he tricked him. A little kick to the midsection, and now that shoulder block's going to take him down.
This guy has got to be like upwards of 350 pounds.
Running into the center field fence at full speed if you're Mike Verna here, just running into Dutch, and now
he's at least.
There you go.
He's at least 6'5", and Mike Verna just gave him a hurricanrana.
A Hollywood Hurricane Rana. That's how it's done. That's how Hollywood does it, baby.
Lights, camera, action. Uh-oh, what's this? Whoa!
That man should not be able to do that.
Where in the hell did that come from, RJ?
What on earth was that? Taven even saying, all right, big man, that was good. That was very good.
Hollywood.
That was one of the most athletic maneuvers I've seen ever from a big man.
You know, he basically just twisted steel right there. Hollywood steel got sent right to the outside.
I don't think the fans appreciate what they just saw. That was incredible. Wow.
I think they're speechless, RJ.
I mean, that was what we expect from like a Brian Malonis. Just that level of athleticism for a big man. Haven't seen it since the Mastodon. Love what I'm seeing from Dutch here. I mean, he is making an impact here right off the rip, and he is not even remotely afraid of the OG, which...
I think Hollywood needs a 5. He needs to take 5 here.
Wow. He's in there with Trigger the OG, and now the OG taking a trip to Tavenville here.
Take 5, and...
the OG's about to be a trending topic.
Yeah, I don't know... I don't know if Trigger the OG has been ever in the ring with Matt Taven here in Chaotic Wrestling.
That's a great question, great trivia question. Have these two ever locked up in a Chaotic Wrestling ring?
This might be the first time.
Well, the purple piranha out there just looking to wait to attack his prey, and that's how he uses his tag partners. You see, Matt Taven doesn't get involved in the match right away. He waits. He lets his partners go out there, take a little bit of the beatdown for him. He's no dummy. And then he comes in as in an effective spot. He uses his skills in an effective way. Oh. In there with the Trigger the OG now. Oh, look at that. Just jumps right out of his boots.
Trigger, you got to be careful with Taven. He's quick. Taven hasn't lost a beat since I saw him last year in Chaotic Wrestling. He's gained a few, if you ask me.
Well, that's the thing. If you watch tape of this man, he does not slow down. If anything, he gets quicker. More dominant, if that were even possible.
Trigger's got to figure this out here.
Well,
Come on.
The unit not in a good way here. Your boys, your guys, the unit here. They're my guys too, of course.
They'll get there. Okay. Don't you worry.
No, I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith.
Doubting him,
no, of course, no. I would never want JT to hear me say that.
Good.
No, of course.
You know he's listening.
No, I know, of course. Hanging on my every word. Trigger the OG, ever the opportunist there, jumping on top of Matt Taven.
I really thought they had him. I really did.
Applying that choke there, and that's what you get when you're the OG. You're smart enough to choke your man out.
I think Danny Miles might have broke a tooth there.
Oh, no.
Now he's mad. Now he's mad. Now look what you did.
It's tooth for tooth here. A little tit for tat, tooth for tooth, trying to get Matt Taven's dental work in order.
Here comes Hollywood. Hollywood Steel. And now he's got him, bringing him into the center of the ring.
Well, this is what a leading man does. He leads his man to the center of the ring.
Nice suplex. Yes. Oh, only a 2 count. Come on. Tony, please, slow counts over here. What are you thinking? He's going to get fired.
Up and over there is Taven, and now Vincent.
Uh-oh, Trigger the OG now coming in too.
Dream Crusher. Knocked to the outside now. Big knee from Vincent.
Yeah, he saw Trigger hesitating. I don't blame him. That was the result of that encounter. Knee to the face. Uh-oh.
Vincent now in control. Devastation there. Taking out the OG center of the ring, and now Danny Miles. Nope. Reversed. Forearm shot there, and now gaining some momentum is Vincent.
Wow. This guy's out of control here.
Danny Miles now rolling to the outside. Vincent clearly in control here.
Uh-oh.
Hollywood Steel, though, into the ring. Mike Verna.
Wait a second, Trigger the OG now. Classic Trigger moves out there.
The Trigger Assault only 2. And now stomping the chest of Vincent. Uh-oh. Bringing Vincent to that middle rope, hanging him out like an old piece of clothing there. And now Vincent in unit territory here on that bottom rope, getting stomped, his head being held there by his dreadlocks by Trigger the OG, and now quick tag after quick tag.
And now they're operating like a well-oiled machine, RJ. This is the moment where things start to turn to the unit. This is where they
take a look at Dutch for a second.
I don't want to look at Dutch anymore. Who can stare at that man for more than 2 seconds without getting the heebie-jeebies?
I'm heaved.
Why do I want to look at Dutch again?
I'm heaved and I'm jeebed, bro. I'm telling you. Danny Miles, great athleticism from him. I love what I see from Danny Miles. Just a spark plug out there, constantly staying on top of his man, not letting any distance between himself and his competitor. Just smart, seasoned vet.
Absolutely, and he's got a nice jiu-jitsu background. He placed third in a tournament with over, I think, 300, 400 people this past summer last year.
Well, and you see that kind of strategy here where he's got that slow, technical approach here with Vincent, slowing him down, taking out his wind, making it impossible for him to breathe. Just great strategy here, and that's how the unit is so dangerous. They can hit you a bunch of different ways. The Dream Crusher, a technician out there, using that submission maneuver, but sending Vincent to the outside. Vincent needs a break here. He's got to get his tag partners involved in this matchup, Mr. PM.
I mean, he might want that, but I think the unit are doing just fine with Vincent right now.
Well, they've isolated him for sure, and now that just boot in the mouth and the mush of Vincent there. Just disrespectful.
Uh-oh. Oh, what a
through with that kick.
Woo. Right through him, yeah.
He probably knocked a dread off there, and now Taven encouraging his man, saying, come on, man, let's go. Get back into this.
Don't waste your energy, Taven.
Sent into the middle turnbuckle, and now Hollywood Steel into the ring.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Our favorite leading man now chopping the chest of Vincent, who's trying to fight back with shots to the midsection of his own, but can't get back into this, and now chopped from Hollywood Steel, Mike Verna.
And Vincent trying to fight back, not so wise. You're in the ring with a superstar right now. Hey, wait a minute.
Well, another chop there, and nope.
There we go.
Just when you think Vincent's fighting back in, a member of the unit puts him right back in his place, but a boot from Vincent there.
Whoa! This
speed.
That's what I'm talking about.
That snap suplex there from Mike Verna. Incredible speed.
And now he's going to try and pull Vincent into his corner, get him as far away from Vincent's corner. That's a smart idea. I like where you're thinking, Mike.
Frustrated and Dutch is disturbing, but neither man able to get into the matchup. If Vincent stays over in that unit corner, no way to tag in his partners here is Vincent.
This is why they're the tag team champions here. They may be the greatest tag team champions in the history of chaotic wrestling. I know that might strike a chord with you because you've got another team in your pocket there. I know, but come on,
certainly up there. I mean, there's no question.
For the past couple of years, these guys have been owning this place.
You can't argue with that. They've set the standard for tag wrestling, not just in chaotic wrestling, but all over New England.
And looks like Danny Miles is
about to die, says Trigger the OG. That kid's crying.
Oh, went for the cannonball. Vincent moved. Danny landed on his head there.
This is the opportunity they need.
Oh, no. Nothing stopping Vincent from making that tag now. As Danny's trying to get to his corner, and Vincent does it. Taven's in.
Splashes and kicks. Kicks.
Nice insecurity. Just wish it wasn't on my man. Hollywood Steel, and now look at that.
Kicks, punches, kicks, DDT.
Wow.
Making you famous out there.
I feel like I just had deja vu. Taven is back. Wait a second, a roll through. Taven gets up there and gets a knee to the face of Trigger. Danny, though, making the save. He's really crushing the dream of Matt Taven's victory right there.
The unit's Pitbull doing what he needs to do to make sure that they don't lose these titles here. And now Taven finding himself in the position Vincent just was in, getting 3-on-1 tagged, just getting beat down here. And Tony P not in control, so Dutch says, whoa, forget about it, I'm coming in myself.
This guy is a beast. He's a boulder.
He's just bouncing dudes in and around the ring. Look out!
Throwing the Man of Steel around.
Like nothing.
Uh-oh. What in the hell is a... What? What? Oh, man, that was a fireman's carry pile driver of sorts. Another save by the Dreamcatcher game eye.
Flash from Taven, not enough. Dutch taken to the outside with a low bridge, and now the action's just too quick.
And now it looks like... Who's the... Oh, man. Taven out of nowhere. Now Vincent with a flying cross body there. Oh, no!
Springboard kick there from Taven, and now he's all alone, center of the ring. What's he gonna do?
Come on, boys, come on! Oh, no!
The last flight from Tavenville has left the airport. Up and over the top, these fans are feeling it here.
Whose idea was to bring this man back?
I think the unit?
Would you stop? Would you just trying to make me look bad?
No, I think that's who did it. But right now, Taven climbing to the top here. He wants this to be it. Needs to get this.
Oh, here we go. The unit always on the same page, RJ, making the save for Hollywood Steel as he caught Vincent here.
Now Vincent being held up by Hollywood Steel.
Oh, no.
What on earth is happening?
I love it.
Well, that's the teamwork of the unit. Now Dutch just throwing Danny.
What are they going to do about this guy?
What can you do?
Exactly. How in the hell are they going to be able to keep him away from breaking up a pinfall?
That spinning sidewalk slam was one of the best I've ever seen from Dutch. Really impressed with this Cold Fury debut from Dutch, making his mark here in chaotic wrestling. He's a bad man.
I hate to agree with you, but you are 100% right, RJ.
I mean, these fans are letting him know. No way. Don't gas him up to fly.
He's not. He can't, though. Oh, wait, no! What? Are you kidding me?
This is Cold Fury 20.
I just saw a 375-pound man fly over the top rope.
Well, these fans are summing up our experience.
Wow!
We are Joe Rogan at the monitor right now. Cannot believe what we just saw.
Oh no! What in the hell is he gonna do now? What is this? Oh yes! A pop-up powerbomb from Hollywood Steel! He's still dazed though, RJ, and Vincent's taking advantage.
He's got him where he wants him now, Vincent.
Uh-oh.
Heading to the outside.
Uh-oh.
He's on the second rope.
He's just stalking Mike Vernon now. And he went for a senton there, a high ankle senton. Vernon moving out of the way. I just think he did that out of...
just instinct.
Instinct alone.
That's all it was. Caught him.
There we go. That's how they won the titles. And that's how they retain them.